audience, welcome. Tonight, I'm your host, Shane Hall. I have with me my compadres, my hombres, and they are some bad hombres, aren't they? They really are. Got Griffin Giles with me, aka Reggie, and I got Colin Hall with me, aka Ched. Still don't get that nickname, but
Big C Cheddar.
More work. Big C Cheddar, Cheddar Bob. Well, listen, this is a late night movie podcast, and we're up late on a Friday night. We're here for a special movie, one that old Colin here begged for. Big Cheddar Bob. We're here to talk about Shutter Island. It's a pretty fucking wild movie. Have you either of you guys seen this one before the last couple days?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Or when was the last time?
Joe Petty made me watch it because he said it was the best movie of all time. I didn't expect much of it because I've always seen it, and then when I watched it with him, we actually sat down, fully watched it. I went, "Whoa, that was amazing, dude! I did not expect that."
It's a fucking really well shot movie. We'll get into more of that later in the podcast. But Griff, what were your thoughts when you had to do this movie?
I thought pretty similarly that the first time I saw it was probably like a year or two after it came out, and like I was definitely younger, so I couldn't like fully understand everything that was going on. I remember watching it a couple years later, and I was like, whoa, blown away by everything, especially towards the end. You know, I thought it was really good delivery there on like the plot twist. But yeah, I thought the movie when it came out was pretty good.
I don't really know what I was expecting with it. I think the trailer for it was Leo Scorsese, old-timey mystery / horror. And those are like, I guess, the kind of vibes that it was put out. So I was like, yeah, obviously if those two are attached to it, I'm interested. I want to see what it is. But I don't think that I rushed to the theater to see this one. I mean, this movie came out in 2010. It's a Martin Scorsese movie. Main cast. We'll get into that stuff right now because that's going to segue nicely into my next point. Main cast is Leo. I mean, say no more. How many podcasts has he been on with us?
Leo, Departed.
It might be just Departed for now. God, I got so many with him in our database for these.
I think he has been mentioned in every single one.
Yeah, every single one.
Usually when we're doing actor rankings, he's in that top 5 that's coming in. You got Mark Ruffalo, who's got an interesting story with this movie. You got Ben Kingsley, Michelle Williams. Honestly, this is a really, really well acted movie. Budget for this, you want to take a guess? Scorsese, so it's not light, but it's not as heavy as some of the other ones.
110.
Griff, 80.
Whoa.
Right around $80 million for this. The opening weekend, $40 million, and that was U.S. only, and it marked a career best for Scorsese during that time. The movie went on to gross $293 million worldwide, making it at that time the highest grossing movie in his career. A few years later, he would do Wolf of Wall Street in 2013. That ends up breaking the record for him. But this is the only movie that Scorsese and Leo have done, and they've done 6 of them now, maybe 7, but I think definitely 6. And it's the only one that failed to receive an Oscar nom, which is kind of crazy because I also feel like this is Leo's most emotional performance that I've seen of his, or at least it's the first one that comes to mind if I'm looking for a performance of his that has like a lot of range, like a lot. So pretty interesting. Gangs of New York, 2002. The Aviator, 2004. Departed, 2006. Wolf of Wall Street, 2013. Killers of the Flower Moon, 2023. All get Oscar noms. This one does not. Pretty wild. So the working title for this movie was Ashcliff.
Yeah.
Do you remember Ashcliff in the movie?
Yeah, that's
name
the
of the
place.
Yeah, that's the place. As of 2022, this is the last Scorsese movie that was shot on film.
Okay.
So I guess they don't shoot on actual film anymore. Maybe it's
I
all
noticed that early on, even with the first teen, like you could see it a little bit. It had a very similar feel to that King Kong movie when it came out, but like you could see the film with the boat and like the water movement in the back.
Yes.
And I don't know, watching it with all the lights out, I was tucked in my bed. I felt so comfortable and cozy watching that. I like the way the film pops off on the screen.
Yeah, no, but it goes really well. So like for those that haven't seen it or need a refresher on the plot, this movie takes place in 1954, post World War II. It follows two U.S. Marshals, Teddy Daniels, played by our boy Leo, and Chuck, who is played by Ruffalo. And they're sent to a remote island asylum to investigate a missing patient. And it's kind of weird. U.S. Marshals, missing patient. So automatically you're like, that's a little odd. And then nothing's what it seems the longer the movie goes. And as Teddy starts uncovering clues, he starts questioning everything, even his own identity. And it becomes this movie is really like a psychological kind of thriller, probably more so than it is a horror film, but there's a lot of horror elements to this, and it's the first time and the only time I think that Scorsese's ever tried anything like that in a movie, so it's pretty unique. They took 4 months to film this.
That's it?
That's it. 4 months. A lot of it was shot in the Northeast, so like Maine, Massachusetts,
Makes sense.
Yeah, that kind of area. I mean, that makes sense. That's the vibe it gives off, anyways. The hurricane that's affecting the island. So during the movie, there's a hurricane. Yeah. They actually went back and looked at the major hurricanes to affect New England at that time, and they found Hurricane Carol right around the time this movie was set, and made sure that was in the movie, because it's actually realistic to the time period. They also, like, I mean, dude, they spent, I don't even know how much money on this or how much time, but Scorsese made the entire cast and crew watch these old films to give them an idea of like films from like the 40s and 50s on aesthetics and stuff like that, so that the film looked true to form. And you don't really get that level of detail with every director. But I thought that was fucking cool, man. I love it with little stuff like that. And there's more like little tidbits, but I loved doing the research on this movie and finding out like, oh shit, like there's a lot of little nuggets in here that he really thought about. And then come to find out, this is actually based on a book that was written. And so the guy that wrote the book, that authored it, helped not direct the movie, but helped write it for screen and with another guy. But it's pretty true to form.
What was it called?
Same title, Shutter Island, which there's some funky stuff here with Shutter Island.
Do tell.
Which we'll get into. Well, there's a lot of mysterious things going on in here. There's a lot of anagrams, we'll say.
Yeah.
And we'll dive into that stuff in a little bit. But Give me your best guess at what the Rotten Tomatoes critic score was and what the audience score was.
Critics.
And I'll give you a hint. It does follow our normal pattern.
Yeah, I figured. Critics gave it a 62. Audience gave it a 84.
Pretty close. Griff?
I'm gonna say that the audience score is gonna be even higher than that. Would you say you said 84, Colin?
Yeah.
I'll go with a 90 for the audience score, and the Rotten Tomatoes I'll give it like 52.
68 critic score, 76 audience.
Whoa.
76 is a little bit lower than I was
It was
expecting,
over
but
people's
I think I know
heads.
why. Well, that's the thing. I think if people can't figure out what the fuck is going on,
Yeah.
because it's like too psychological, and you're like, wait a minute, what the fuck is real and what is not real? That's got to be the hardest part about filming and editing these psychological movies, because you just can't really anticipate what the audience is going to say, because you've been so immersed in making of this film that you know every little detail and everything like that. And for you to be able to translate that to an audience as somebody that might not know all of those little details, that's a fucking hard job, man.
Yeah.
Well,
That's a
I
hard job.
think it's also you're always gonna get a lower audience score if like you're confusing them. Like the audience wants to feel a little bit smarter, and like this one is
Yes.
definitely confusing. And midway through, I found myself getting frustrated watching this movie. What's
Yeah.
real?
Yes, so did I. I'm like, God damn, like 1 second he's in, you know, a different timeline. The next second he's in a wardrobe that's like befitting of an inmate, and the next he's back to a detective thing. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? But when you start, I mean, I think what I've learned, because I've not read the book. I know everybody always says book is better. What I've read online from a bunch of different forums and stuff is it was actually super true to form to the book, but it left out a couple of details that would have been really helpful for the movie audience to figure out what the fuck is going on. And I'll see if I have those in my notes somewhere, and we'll get to them. But this movie comes out just after Avatar and after Hurt Locker. So great movies, dude. I mean,
Avatar is like one of the best like blockbusters, right? Like,
yeah, I mean, at the time it was the highest grossing, and I think it was for a really long time. I think the only thing that knocked it off might be Avengers, and maybe a couple of those MCU movies since then have grossed higher. But for a long time, that was the cream of the crop, was Avatar. So I mean, it was this movie, Shutter Island, was named a top 10 film of the year by the National Board of Review, but that's not like, who the fuck knows who those guys are? You know what I mean? Like, career highlights, we got a lot going on here. We got Leo coming right off Departed. So he's got Departed and then this. And prior to this, he's got Aviator, which I think he made with the intent of, I'm going to get a fucking Oscar for this, and then didn't get it.
I don't even think I watched it.
No, I've never once seen the Aviator. I've seen the trailer 1,000 times. I've never really had an interest in doing it. And that's not a common thing for me with a Leo movie or a Scorsese movie. I want to see what those guys do. Something about that one doesn't really like intrigue me as a story. Yeah, plain movies don't really get me.
Yeah, same.
Besides, like, Top Gun has a pull
maybe
for me a little, but like, I didn't care for Sully. I didn't
watch it.
Flight, I know, is a really good movie.
Was great.
I love Denzel. But it doesn't like move me in the way that other stuff does. And I don't really know how to explain it other than that. Ruffalo landed this role by sending letters in to Scorsese. He was very persistent. Big fan.
Wow.
I'm a big fan, and I want to be in one of your projects. Please fucking cast me. Which is pretty awesome, man. That's pretty cool, because he's got a sneaky sick IMDb.
Dude, I'm telling you, people hate on him.
A shitload of stuff.
And they have no reason to hate on him.
No, he's pretty good in every role. He's pretty good.
Wasn't he in the? No, he wasn't. I'm confusing him.
He's never a guy that like makes a movie for you, but he doesn't fuck it up.
Not exactly.
Either. You know what I mean?
He's solid.
He's just a reliable ground ball guy.
Yes.
He can make the passes. He knows where to cut and where to be.
Dude,
he can finish inside a little bit. He's got a decent shot, but nothing that's like gonna blow you away.
He's Adam Thielen.
That's it, man. It's just a lunch pail guy, you know? That's him. You have Kingsley and you have, I don't know how to pronounce this guy's last name, but the German guy.
Yeah, the Nazi.
Von Sydow. Yes. Who's also the Nazi in Inside
Dude,
Man.
shout out to Leo for speaking German so well.
Oh, killer, man.
Like, what?
So
I was like, dude, hold on. You're a savage, bro.
You know, I should show that clip to my au pair and be like, all right, how German is he here?
Oh, he's perfect.
Ugh, he's perfect in everything he does. Those two are fucking really good villains.
Mm-hmm. Well,
really
the warden is Buffalo Bill.
Yes. So that's another thing. I took a note that I was like, oh my God, is that a James Gumb sighting? And it sure as shit is Buffalo Bill, man. Mm-hmm. How weird was that to see?
Oh, wait. Was she a great big fat girl? Yeah. Really weird.
That guy should be cast in every creep role for the rest of time.
He's perfect, dude.
He's just perfect for it.
I've seen
he
her.
Leans over and is like, at one point in the movie, he's like, what would you do if I leaned over right now and bite your eye out so you couldn't see anymore? Would you stop me? I'm like, what kind of sick fuck?
You're a
Only
sick
Buffalo Bill.
fuck, dude.
Only
what would
Buffalo
I do?
Bill.
I mean, stop you immediately.
I mean, I'm going to stop you immediately. What are you talking about?
I'm going to fight your
Doesn't he say
out.
something where he's like, try me or something?
Yeah, it's exactly what he said. I'd like to see you try. Goes, that's the spirit. Like, what? Michelle Williams, the love interest, Dolores. Short screen time. Pretty good impact, in my opinion. I don't know if that's one of the best co-stars with him, but what did you think about their chemistry throughout?
Good. I mean, you're talking about his wife?
Yeah.
Good, but it's also like not good because they're just like kind of hugging and then
he's just trying to like not let her go.
Yeah. I mean,
that's like the one person in this where you can clearly tell, okay, he's imagining things.
Right.
So that's like the one part that helps as like the audience to understand what's going on. But yeah, to Colin's point, they are just like super, super love. It's like everything stops when they see each other. And there's no backstory given to them, which is so needed, right? But like you can definitely see like the connection there and that they both love each other.
Yeah. Well, I bought that 1,000%. I bought Leo not wanting to let go the entire time. And this movie has one of the I would say it's probably one of the best twists in movie history.
Yes. Top 10.
Maybe top 20, but it could skirt into the top 10. It could.
I'm trying to think of other twists. Oh, the best one ever, in my opinion, is Prisoners.
Oh, really? You know what? That is one. That is.
Tell me that doesn't freak you. I'm getting chills now thinking of it.
Oh, it does. Oh, it does.
The grandma, bro. Oh.
I know. It's on the list, man. That's going to have to be like a cold December day one.
I'd say, that's a really good one. I like my favorite plot twist. It's a long movie, but Gone Girl.
Oh,
it's just like kind of couple of them in a row.
Yeah. That's so true. I mean, this has, and we will do spoilers. So if you don't like spoilers, you can stop listening now. That's okay. But if you have balls and you want to hear how this movie goes, then let's rock on. So he gets to this island, and you're under the impression he's investigating this missing person.
Teddy Daniels.
Yes. So he's investigating this missing person, and the longer the movie goes on, the more you see Leo's character start picking up things, and you start seeing him not really piece together clues for the case that he's trying to solve, but you find out he's there for an ulterior motive, and he's trying to find his wife's killer, and things keep unraveling and unraveling, and then his conversations with the inmates get grimmer and weirder, and he's like, God bless, and they start referring to him and talking to him like they know him, and that's just weirding him out because this is just like an insane asylum. And then you come to find out he is one of the patients.
Mm-hmm.
And that is the twist of this that makes the whole movie, whoa, what the fuck is going on here? And then you have to rewatch it several times to start picking up on things that you missed the first time. And I love a movie like that. And I like this movie for that reason, because when you start watching it again, you do start picking up on more things, and the movie does start making a little bit more sense.
Yeah.
But I thought the wife's portrayal in this was pretty good. I thought she was great. You find out his wife is actually this manic depressive person who ends up killing their whole family, basically.
Yeah.
And he kills her for that. And that's what got him in the insane asylum. Which that's not really insane, but I get why he's there. Man.
Yeah.
I do.
He's like, remember he's talking to her and she's like, oh, well, the kids are done with school. He's like, what do you mean? It's like 11 o'clock. Well,
It's Saturday.
And it's Saturday.
It's Saturday. And he's like,
Yeah.
what do you mean? And she's like, well, I changed the schedule. And he's like, what? And then runs in the water. Oh, dude.
Heartbreaking, dude. Just watching that scenes was like, oh my God, that's like a worst nightmare.
And after it too, I think that's when I first got like and it's so late in the movie, but that's when I got that first sense of like their chemistry together, is when they're looking each other in the eyes afterwards, and she's like, we can just like dress them up as dolls after, and he's like, Dolores, if you ever loved me, just please stop talking.
Just please stop talking.
We can dress them up as dolls.
And then she said, just free me. And that's when he shoots her. And
he shouldn't go to jail for that.
He should have called the police, had the police come, make it so it's like, okay, she obviously did it. Or just bang, bang, right? Like, I couldn't live with that afterwards.
No. I mean, that's a hell of a predicament when the person you love the most kills the people that you made together and they can't defend themselves. It's just an absolutely grim, awful prospect. So I bought all the emotion that they had in that scene and pretty much every other scene. I thought they had great chemistry and did an awesome job in this. Do you think anybody else could have done that lead role
for her
as good or better? For him, for Leo
McConaughey.
You know what? Now, yes. At that time, probably not. The McConaissance hasn't happened yet, but I could see that now, and that'd be fucking great. That'd be cool.
Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, I could see him doing that now. I mean, that's kind of his prisoner's character, at least the cop portion of it.
I think an older person that could do it would be a Tom Hanks, just because he is
Yeah, Hanks could do it.
he does a good job of acting into that.
Colin, thoughts? Let's hear your thoughts on this.
Leo is the greatest actor of all time.
No,
Number one.
no,
GOAT.
hold on. Our current thing is this. Who would you put in for Leo for his role?
I maybe
said
Mike Myers.
Michael Myers?
No, Mike Myers. Like Austin Powers.
Yeah.
You're turning it into a comedy, or do you think he could actually pull this off?
He's kind of got like a split personality thing going.
You know what? I could see that. I've never seen Mike Myers play a normal. I've never seen him play Mike Myers. You know what I mean? Like he's always some kind of character.
Yeah.
So I could see that. I couldn't see him with a love interest though. That's the thing that would ruin it for me. Colin said McConaughey, Gyllenhaal, excellent choices.
I could see that.
Josh Brolin.
I could see Brolin, dude. I just watched a movie that John Jednat sent me to watch. I can't even talk about it right now because it's going to take me too long. It was called Old Boy from 2013. Okay. It's a remake from the original. It was like a Japanese film. It was the biggest, I'll say this, bigger than Prisoners. I'm glad I just reminded. It's the #1 twist of all time of any movie.
Really? Okay.
It's so freaky, dude. Old Boy. I'll put it on the list, dude, because it will blow your effing socks off. I texted him after.
I don't have that many socks, so I hope you're right.
I texted him after and I said, dude, why would you send me this? This is absolutely insane. Thank you, though.
Good for you, man. CK, did you know this movie was based on a book? Based on a book. And for the most part, it's right in line with the book. We talked about this a little bit earlier. They do omit a couple of details that would have been nice for the audience, so we didn't have to play this fucking guessing game of like, oh my God, what's going on? But the line at the end of the movie, the monster or good man line that Leo has, that's not in the book. That's just something that Scorsese added. But just about everything else was in the book. I mean, just part of the script, and it's just Leo acting his fucking ass off.
Well, that line, I feel like I never realized this until just watching it, but I feel like it's him acknowledging that he knows what's going on, but he's like, I'm just ready to die.
Yes.
Right.
There's a couple of fan theories that are like, oh, do we think that he's actually crazy and like going back to his delusional ways, or maybe he's just lying to them so that they just kill him and he can just be done.
I never thought that until this time watching it. Now I'm like, oh
yeah,
that very last scene, yeah, he just wants to die.
Guys,
that's kind of where I lean.
I got 2 more that could excel at this role.
Go ahead.
Johnny Depp,
I could see it. Yeah,
unreal. Christian Bale.
Oh.
Colin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I love
you
CB.
cannot say Bale around Kennedy. It's over, dude.
Really? Are you a big fan too?
Remember, he had to blow the fingers. He loves.
Wait, what was
Bale.
that for?
That was The Accountant, bro.
During The Accountant, we talked about could Bale do this, and you're like, Bale can do anything.
He can do anything.
And we were like, what? Okay. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I got this.
It's honestly true. He could do this perfectly. Like,
no, you
imagine him with the sheriff hat. Like, I'm a U.S. Marshal. You'd be like,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
To do this role though, like that's the big thing. You can't just get someone that like looks that part. You've got to get someone that can actually act too. So it would be a Bale, it would be a Depp, it would be like a younger Tom Hanks, I think would be good. But yeah, it's got to be someone
I would hate Tom Hanks in this.
Really,
I know.
I know you would.
Scene.
But Hanks could do it. Hanks could do it, though.
Dude, no, all he does is scream in every movie.
Well, Sam, I didn't murder my wife.
I probably just woke up my whole house. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean, Leo yells a couple times in this, but every time he gets aggressive, I fucking.
Mm-hmm.
It is a fun. There are some actors that are really fun when they are aggressive, and I like it. He's one of them.
Mhm.
I just love. I gotta imagine though, being on this set and on that set every day, filming that in the way that they were filming it with the storms and like he's fucking sleeping and getting dripped on. It had to be like one of the most miserable fucking sets to be on. I got to imagine. Can you imagine
Yeah.
going to work every day and just getting piss rained on?
Dude.
And you gotta work with the guy that played Buffalo Bill, that fucking creep show.
Oh, wait.
We just talked about it. We're like, this guy was in it?
Dude,
He
weirdest
was fucking
scene
real.
too. He's like, "You're." What does he say? He's like,
No, he goes,
your
what
eye.
What
would
would you do if I bit your eyeball out right
Yeah.
now? And he's like,
just as violent as me. I know you
Yeah.
for centuries. Like centuries, dude. What are you talking about?
now we're getting even weirder. Like that when he started talking about that, I was like, all right, now hold the fuck on.
Centuries?
Now
No,
this guy's just doing his own thing. He's in his own movie. He didn't read the script at
dude,
all.
when he said centuries, I went like this. Is this a vampire movie?
What's happening? Oh my god. So we'll get into some trivia and some lesser known stuff. So the name Shutter Island is an anagram for truth and lies and truth/denials. There's a disappearing water glass scene that
"Oh, I
was
saw that."
intentional.
What do you mean? Say that. Talk about
the
that.
water glass scene?
When he's interviewing the lady who, I forget her name, but they're
Rachel
like, you seem pretty normal.
Saldano.
They're like, you seem pretty normal for somebody that is in a place like this, and she's the one that axed her husband,
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, that one. Okay, yeah.
and she asked for a glass of water from his partner, and then when she goes to drink the water, it's like just her hand, and then when they cut back to her hand, and then the water's there. It's really quick.
I missed that.
Supposed to symbolize his disconnection from reality.
Yeah.
Which if you're not going to be able to catch all this stuff and on a first go unless you're supercomputer brain. The
Affleck
film was shot at a real abandoned mental hospital in Massachusetts. That would freak me the fuck out. Can you imagine filming a movie at the Crownsville mental hospital?
Don't get freaked out by that, really.
Really?
Ghosts.
I would get freaked out if
This
it was
isn't
night
ghosts, though.
and you're there alone and there's a storm. I would get
Oh,
especially if there were active
All right,
patients.
all right, Colin. Okay, Colin, go ahead.
No, that's not happening. I would rather die than spend 5 fucking minutes.
No,
at
guys,
that
Colin's going
creepy-ass
tomorrow night.
abandoned place
He's not
when
scared.
it's raining and there's ghosts and people still living in there. Fuck that.
No.
There is no
Dude,
chance. I'm
first
going
off-
No, Colin's spending the night tomorrow, actually.
First
No
off,
big deal.
it's closed.
He's like, it's
down.
actually rent free.
actually kind of roomy in here,
It's
guys. No one's
closed
here.
down. They're not going to be in
There's no
good
one there.
shape. You're not in physical danger. You're not a little girl. So you're fine. I just don't get why people get freaked out by, like, this is what I get freaked out about. Heights. If somebody was murdered in the same room I sleep in.
It's
Well,
every
that's
room
ghosts.
in Crownsville.
Deep dark oceans.
You literally just proved yourself wrong.
Well, nobody got murdered in an asylum. They're there as patients.
That you know about. So he's already skeptical because they're taking away his gun. And then as he's walking in, he's got this creepy ass, like ostrich looking lady who's giving him the eyes and being like, you should run. And she's got like scar on her neck from where she clearly like either
Cut herself.
tried to kill herself or somebody tried to kill her and she survived. But one of the creepiest looking old ladies I've ever seen on film. Oh, God. This movie does not have an original score, no soundtrack to it, which is, or there is a soundtrack, but it's not like, it's not Scorsese's usual, like fucking Rolling Stones shit. He actually stuck to the period and kept stuff from the 50s.
Yeah.
I thought it was great.
Oh, it was sick.
The
Griff, you
music.
were going to say something. I cut you off. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, no, you're good. Colin's like mentioning something about the only like fears and stuff, like he's afraid of heights. And I learned this week there's a study that came out, and humans are actually only innate to 2 fears when they're first born, and everything else after that is like a learned fear. But those fears are heights and loud noises.
Oh, don't like either of them.
Heights are my number one.
Can't
Oh yeah.
can't do them.
No, you can.
Yeah.
You did bungee jumping, dude.
I didn't look, man. I mean, I my eyes were open, but that was like, yeah, that was really scary.
I would never.
I still also won't, like, even after doing that, like if I'm staying in a hotel and it's like one of the top floors and I'm like looking over the window, I get skirtish.
Yeah,
and
dude.
start
Like
stepping.
New York, I've been in tall ones, and I'm like, nope,
Nope.
not living here. Not a fucking chance. Those people, they're like, I have a penthouse. It's 180 floors up. Well, I'm not
That's
coming.
great.
Yeah, dude, have fun. Like, enjoy it.
It's gonna take me a half hour to get upstairs.
Yeah, I'm
You
just,
kidding me?
dude, fuck that.
Oh, imagine trying to bring your groceries up to to that floor.
Yeah, it takes
Nah,
a
that's
half
why
hour
they
to get up
Uber everything.
and 10 seconds to come down.
This quote. We'll quote that.
Write it down. Somebody write it down.
Timestamp it. Timestamp it.
What'd you guys think about the sun only coming out in the final scenes? The whole fucking
Oh.
movie's gloomy.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe
True.
it's indicative of he's kind of found himself. He's
Accepting.
coming out of it.
Well, that was like, so you find later, at least you
Well,
think
the
you find.
hurricane's over.
Well, the hurricane's over, so the storm has passed, and that was when he was at his most heightened, I guess, of this episode or whatever. But you find out later from the head doctor and his doctor, whom he thinks is his partner,
Chuck.
that he's one of their patients, that God damn it, I just lost my whole fucking train of thought on this.
Dude, when he finds out Chuck isn't his partner, he's like, you fucking traitor, dude. You son of a bitch. You're working for them? Oh, okay. Okay.
This motherfucker.
Really,
Right here.
Chuck? And he's like, well, you know,
He's like, you keeping an eye on me?
it was the only way I could get out of here safe, man. Like, and he's like, son of a bitch.
Okay, so that reminds, so you
Trusting
find
you, man.
out that this whole thing was just like, they convinced him that this whole thing was an exercise.
Yeah.
That they just wanted him to, they thought that what they're experimenting was on the island was not what he thought it was. It wasn't like, oh, they're doing lobotomies and all kinds of crazy shit. Like, yes, they did have some of that stuff, but during this time period, medicine was starting to transition away from the psychotic, like, lobotomy shit to like, oh, maybe we should like listen to the patients and like try to work with them to figure out what they're feeling, and maybe we can have medicine that would help them regulate emotions or whatever. So he's the doctor, Ben Kingsley, is actually doing that kind of shit behind the scenes. And then this guy is just seemingly a lost cause. And I think that's when that they thought that, but I think the sun coming out probably helps our theory that maybe he's just
Medicated.
fucking done. Maybe he's just done with this life.
That's what I think.
He's now found himself. He remembered everything. Not that he didn't before, but he had stuffed it down. And whatever this exercise was, they got it out of him. And he finally realized himself and his actual lived experience and not these delusions that he was having. And then the sun comes out and then he asks to die, basically. It is a fucking movie that makes you think. What is the law of four?
I still don't know.
No, it's supposed to be two names that are anagrams. So
Oh, I saw
Dolores
That was at the end with the
Chanel
dry erase
is
board.
rearranged to Rachel Solando.
this. Yeah.
But why is it the
And-
law of 4?
Because I guess
Because
it's four
it
names.
was 2 names and then 2 names, so they swapped them both. So it's 4 total names.
So he basically like took their names and rearranged the letters to make new names
So that's
for
a
these
law?
characters that he was. So Andrew Latis rearranged to Edward Daniels. What'd you say, CJ?
Why is it a law?
Dude, Colin's
It
acting
said
like
it
he
in the
got
movie.
pulled over.
It was on one of the clues that he found was the law of 4.
Why is it a law?
Yeah, but he probably just wrote it down and put it on a piece of paper.
Well, there's another thing. So like they used
Newton's law.
a
I mean, he's making it sound like it's some law of physics. It's the law of 4. It's just you counted 4 names and it's a law now.
it's a law. You got to remember, this is Johnny
The
Law.
law of
Okay, he
4.
thinks he's a U.S. Marshal. Law of 4.
True.
What is this?
He didn't say law 4. He said the law of 4.
That's it. Yeah, law of 4. The
Law of 4.
There's a difference.
Law of 4. Say it. But no, Kennedy, before you got on, we were talking about like some of the painstaking detail that Scorsese got into for this.
Mm-hmm.
So like the ballpoint pen that Teddy has that he uses in the movie is a pen called a Parker Jotter. This was released in 1954 when this movie takes place and was the first successful and reliable ballpoint pen to hit the market, and over 3.5 million fucking pens sold out that year. How about that?
Wow.
Good year for Big Pen.
Pen 15.
But that's like part of the reason like some of the ink and stuff on his notebook and stuff was streaming down. There's also like if you go back and watch it a couple of times, you see like where he had somebody like a patient write something on a notebook and it doesn't match up to where the writing is on the notebook when you see it. And so it makes you think like, oh, maybe he's just like making up this shit. These people aren't actually like writing in stuff. He's just writing stuff for them, like what he thinks they would say in this investigation that he's going on. This movie has 2 Oscar winners in Kingsley and DiCaprio and 5 Oscar nominees with The Creepy German, The Wife, Mark Ruffalo, Patricia Clarkson, and Jackie Earle Haley. Pretty fucking
What's
stuck,
Ruffalo's top movie?
His top movie? Oof. That's a great question. Because he's a supporting actor in just about everything.
Yeah.
He stars in
even
one
the
where he's like
Avengers.
time travels and it's like a
The Time Traveler's Wife? That's like Eric Bana, though.
No. It's like a rom-com.
13 going on 30.
Yeah, that's it.
Great movie.
That's it.
Yeah, he is in that, isn't he? That's with Garner.
Yeah,
Good on
he's
him.
in that.
So that might be his best, pal. I don't know. As a top 3 billing.
I think he was in those.
I mean, he's got more successful movies, but like those are the fucking Marvel movies.
Do you think
those don't really...
Keanu could have done this?
Isn't he the Hulk? Is he
Yeah.
the Hulk?
Yeah, he's the Hulk. He's the Hulk right now. Do I think Keanu could have done this?
Yeah, I can see it.
He's got that darkness to him.
Stupid.
Yeah,
I think he could. I think the movie's different.
Yeah.
I don't think he's as engaging in the role the way that Leo played it.
dude, I think he's the best
He couldn't play it the
alternative
same way.
out of all the
Really?
people we've said. Yeah,
Really?
yeah, I can see him because he can do that like kind of cop role pretty well.
Yeah.
He does the cop
And he
role
does
well.
darkness.
Dude, and if you-
True.
He's gonna do whatever it takes.
And like Constantine,
Just make
he
sure
gets
to be your
dark.
wife. Just do it.
You know he can't handle a brunette.
No, dude.
No, I mean the man's kryptonite. Poor guy. All right, we're up to best scenes. What are your favorite scenes in this movie?
I really liked the scene where he finds the cave.
Yeah.
Because at that point, for me, I was really starting to believe him and that everyone else was crazy.
Yeah.
I was really all in on him. I'm like, oh, he is taking all the food that he's eating and stuff. They're drugging him. They're making him think that everything's going one way. He's trapped on this island. How can he get out? So that to me really helped make everything a lot more confusing at the same time, but it makes the plot twist at the end really come together. So I really like that scene.
Is there any chance that he's not crazy and then they just fucked with him and made this all up?
Possible. Yeah. I mean, that's one of the fan theories, is that maybe he was just getting fucked with the whole time.
Maybe he had a lobotomy done.
You sure? I don't know. I think we would have saw the scar, but
Shane, that
and he'd be
doesn't
walking
mean they
around.
cut half your head off.
Hey guys,
Yeah, dude, we're gonna cut half his head
have you
off.
guys seen anything suspicious around here?
But
I'm missing half my skull. Have you seen it?
Going back to the best scene though. I really liked that one too, because it was the first time also that he was alone and he shoved off his assistant Chuck, and he was like, don't you follow me. And he's
You
like
little
going down
bitch.
there with like all the rats. Yeah. And there's only like 2 scenes really where he's like truly alone, and it's that.
Yeah.
And then when they're trying to get all like the like I guess prisoners, patients, whatever you want to call them, like back under control after the storm, and he's like chasing through in the cage going to fight. I loved that one. I thought it was great too. I love that scene because I don't know, when Leo's aggressive, I think it's
awesome.
Dude, from the guard's perspective, it's probably pretty funny. Like, oh my god, dude, he's running around again.
He's running again.
You just see him
Dude, there was a
sprinting
couple
through
of
the
times. There's a couple of scenes. So, do you remember the one scene where him and Ruffalo are walking through a tunnel? Some guy goes, "Tag, you're it," and then just out of nowhere, the guy's like butt ass naked. He's like, "What the fuck?" And goes and like chases this guy down, and then the guy corners him, pins him, and then Leo flips it around, beats him up, and the guard is like, Ruffalo stops him, and then the guard comes in and is like, "Oh my god, this is crazy. All right, you two come with me." Ruffalo and the guy that got his ass kicked, and then he's like, "No, not you. You just go blow off some steam." Like, how well do all these guards know? Like, this guy. Look, it's a role playing thing that we're doing with that. Like, you see this guy about, just let him think that he's not one of the inmates.
That's
like,
part of the problem with this whole plan. Like, this would never work.
It wouldn't work with,
I feel like
which is a good argument for the fact that maybe he's not crazy.
Dude, how does it work if you got a guy?
You know what
if you got a guy that says, "What would you do if I bite your eye out?" Like, he wasn't told to like chill, like
chill.
He should not
chill,
be working
daddy.
there.
Chill, daddy.
But what would also like throw me off a little too for that is in the beginning when they gather all the like staff, everybody, like all the cooks and everything like that, how they are they all in on it too, because they gave him details of where Rachel was last.
Yes.
Well, they were all laughing at him too the whole time.
Right. Well, they were kind of like they're laughing at him. He's like, "What the fuck is going on here?" And then they're also like, I watched it when I watched it again this morning. I mean, what a way to wake up! Shutter fucking Island at like 8:30. They when they get all the staff together and he starts his like questioning, you can see the nurse that's answering the questions like kind of looking over to his partner a bunch. And then she's like, "Well, no, Dr. So-and-so would have those records." And it's his fucking doctor that you find out later is also dubbing as his assistant. I thought that was a good scene. I liked I don't know if I liked it, but it was a pretty cool like visual stuff. There's a lot of like ashy scenes in here. By that I mean there's a lot of scenes where there's fucking ash floating around because he's in a delusion.
Well, they're in
thinking he's back
Asheville.
at his... apartment. Really?
They're in Ash Island.
Oh my God. This guy.
The name of the place.
So the scene where she turns into ashes in his arms.
Yeah.
Do you remember that
Yeah.
one? I thought visually pleasing.
Yeah.
I like the opening scene, man. The opening scene sets the fucking tone. That's a beautiful opening shot too of the island, and it's like part of it's real island that they shot, and part of it's CGI. Still fucking cool, man. It's a good.
What year was this?
It's a good looking scene. 1954.
No, the movie.
The movie when it came out, 2010.
Oh, okay.
Scroll back up here and make sure I
Yep.
got that
Oh,
right.
wait.
2010.
Was your wife a great big fat person?
I think
Tell
I
me
saw
more.
it.
What
Oh.
would you
creep,
what would you
dude?
So if you were rewriting this, you would have Buffalo Bill ask him, Tell me more about your wife. Was she a big fat girl?
I think it would take him out of the movie.
He actually serves no purpose. I honestly think he's in his own fucking movie. Because there's no way that they're like, yeah, just, try to like bite his eyeball out if you can and threaten that real quick, and then he's gonna look at you a little weird, and then
I think the only thing he does, like actually though, is drive that Nazi.
that's it. He's just driving the Nazi.
Wait.
That's it.
Did Scorsese do Silence of the Lambs?
No,
Then how'd this guy get a job?
he probably wrote in too, or Scorsese watched that and was like, I got a fucking role.
They're
for
like,
this.
yeah, so we like you. What's your resume? What have you been in?
Well,
Just one.
He's like, where
Just
do I
one
begin?
film.
Honestly, you know what his role could have actually been? It was like a pump up
Cowman.
thing, because I'm pretty sure like 2 scenes later, Leo's fighting somebody, and that scene really ticked off Leo.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I thought
Mhm. Was he having this like violence conversation with this? Fucking weird, man. We'll get more of old James Gum in a little bit.
His name's
The scene that
James?
sticks with me in the movie
okay.
Silence of the Lambs. His government name is James Gum. His street name is Buffalo Bob.
Damn, I didn't know you knew that much about it.
Come on, dog. That's Gummy.
Jim Gum. What is it? James Gum?
James, no S.
Dude,
What does he play for?
Nine,
What does he play for?
I have 9
Loyola.
Game.
Oh, he might be on that Blakefield roster, baby.
James Gum.
Ted Levine. Ted
yeah.
Levine. This is
Timeout cowards.
I would say the scene that sticks with me the most is one that we mentioned earlier, and that's the one where he comes back home to find his kids.
Oh my god.
It's the worst.
Would you
It's
do
rough.
it, Colin, or would you call the police and wait?
Would I kill her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who said yeah?
I was getting ready to say, I don't know that CK would. I think he would want to, but I think he would have the self-restraint to probably not.
Well,
I don't know.
It wouldn't bring you any happiness. You would just be like, now they're all dead.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't bring
then
him any.
You would
No.
never be able to look at her the same. She
Yeah.
just killed 3 of.
Oh,
She
dude, I'm
doesn't
not saying I'm
deserve-
I'm not gonna still sleep in the same bed as her. I was just,
I mean, I'll sleep on the couch. She can have the bed.
yeah.
Hey, you hungry? I was
gonna be
go
less
order
noisy.
Pizza. Like, there's no more ordering pizza. We're done.
Well, look how it worked out for him, dude. I'm thinking about maybe I don't kill her, so I don't end up on fucking Shutter Island. Didn't work out for him.
Did not work out
Even
for
if
him
you
very
don't
well.
end up on Shutter Island, you're fucked for life. Imagine trying to date, do anything. She's gone. She's in prison. You can never get those kids out of your head. You're just like,
No.
you couldn't even
it's
work.
You'd
over.
never be able to get that. And then you'd never be able to get the guilt out of you for
What you do is
what
you
you
go,
did or didn't do.
you re-enlist, go to the war in Korea, and just go to the front lines. Because he was already in World War II. Just get back out there.
Just go shoot some guys. Okay, you'll feel better.
No,
You'll get shot a
you
couple
go
times.
be a police
Hopefully you live.
officer and go be Teddy Daniels. Like,
I mean, No, but like,
oh my god.
I think you're not gonna make yourself feel any better by murdering her.
No. I mean, part of you will be satisfied that you've
Eliminated.
you've gotten vengeance on the death of your children, but the other part of you is going to be disgusted that it happened, that you lost a partner that you had in life that you thought was going to be your partner forever, and that you never would have thought in a million years would do something like this. Or at least that's the thought.
I mean,
Who
it's the
knows?
ultimate worst case scenario.
Yeah, it's the absolute
much.
fucking worst thing ever. Best
It goes
lines.
against every law of nature. It's actually
Law
worse than
4.
like
yeah.
Law
It's
4.
it's
Law
actually the
4
worst thing.
is moms are not supposed to drown their kids.
Yeah, dude, that
Yeah,
happens
Law
in real life. I watched 2 docs where that happened
Yeah.
in 2 different.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It-
What an awful
And
way
they're
to go.
There's
both
a
of
lady
them,
that's free right now. There's a lady, what's her name? Casey something.
Anthony.
Anthony.
Well, she drowned him in
Yeah,
a
didn't she
bathtub.
kill her daughter?
Yeah.
Allegedly, for legal purposes.
They
Quite a
both,
few documentaries.
the ones I'm talking about, just drove their kids into a lake and both of them just had a boyfriend and they had the kids with the ex, so they're just trying to have a clean slate so the new guy will love them.
Yeah,
well, we see
good
so many
plan.
documentaries like that work out. So why not keep trying, guys? Good
I
job.
mean, how selfless.
It's literally never worked.
It's never worked
Dude, but
in a million years, and people still do it.
desperate do you have to be?
This might be the only way.
I mean, it's
I hope I never get to that point where I think that thought is even possible. That'd be fucking
you
insane.
better not, dude.
That'd be insane. If I do,
You
I
hope?
need you guys to lobotomize me.
Like this guy. I drew the lobotomy guy.
Hey guys!
Are those his legs?
I look like the Mason Rudolph.
This is his eye and his nose. He's missing half of his face.
And he's got 2 little tiny legs.
He's got a hair coming down
Dude,
half his face, like
It's
Fallout
like
Boy. That's
Gumby.
awesome.
Dude, he did this in high school. There was this girl that sat next to me, and he was like drawing everyone in class. And Colin drew this girl, Sophia, and he was like, "Here you go," and it was like a double chin with like a like moles and stuff, and she was like actually offended.
Yeah,
it was great.
I wonder why. Why would...
And everyone else's that he made looked like kind of similar to the person, so that made it
Hers
worse.
was just outrageous.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Are there any best lines from this movie that stick with you, or something that jumped out to you that was like, oh, I like that. Solid. I like the last the monsters.
I mean, at first when he gets home to the lake, he's like, "Why are you all wet, baby?" I thought it was gonna be a different scene, but and then one other one that I thought was pretty funny was there was one. He's like, I had a friend. I saw him yesterday. Like, have you seen him? And the Rachel girl goes, "Marshall, you have no friends."
Yeah.
She's like, I'm not even real.
Also, further confusing me. So,
yeah.
But there was a quick line that I laughed at the movie. It's towards the end. He's trying to escape and he wants to blow up the car, and so he takes the tie off and he has this goofy floral tie on, and then he's hallucinating the wife again. And he's like, "Baby, I love you. I've always kept this tie because it reminds me of you, and you got it for me. But it's an ugly fucking tie."
Yeah.
And then he puts it in to use it as the wick, basically, for his car bomb. There's another line in there, and I can't remember who says it. It might have been the prisoner with the fucked up face.
Yeah.
Who says, "This is a game, Marshall. All of this is for you."
I think it was him.
Was he real?
I think he was real.
I'm a jack in a box.
That's another thing, dude. After this movie, I'm wondering, like,
It's kind of
what is
annoying.
real and what is...
It's kind of annoying because anything you could be like, made it up. He made it up.
Made it up. He was hallucinating.
Like you could say that about the Buffalo Bill guy. Oh, he wasn't actually real.
Right.
I'm a razor blade.
Exactly. So it's like, all right, well, when does it end?
I'm a boxcar and a
I'm
jug
a
of wine.
boxcar and the jug of wine.
He would have fit right in this fucking
Dude,
movie.
Charles Manson, that's who we're talking about, Shane. That's his famous line
Yeah?
that he said when he was in prison. I'm a razor blade.
Well,
I'm a boxcar and a jug of wine.
weird saying.
Well, he had a
I don't know what it
lobotomy.
means. Oh, well, that
No,
explains.
he didn't. Did he?
No.
Did he
He's
say it
missing the
He has a
I'm a
swastika.
boxcar. Come on.
I mean, he does have a
Colin,
swastika
I
on
think-
his.
What's wrong with that boxcar?
I
He's
think
got
we
that
all
Mason Rudolph,
Yeah.
helmet that head.
I think we all can agree that the warden has our favorite line.
What?
If
What's
I
the
was
word
to sink
say?
my teeth into your eye right now,
What would you do?
Oh.
What would you do if I stabbed you in the face right now? I don't know.
would you let me or would
I
you
would
try to
That's
rob
for
me?
stop
sure.
you and kill you.
Yeah, and he's like,
Not
"Oh,
cool.
yep, because you're a violent psycho, just
Yeah.
like me."
Yeah.
Self-defense?
No,
What
maybe
would
you're
you
just
do
fucking crazy.
if I force-fed a turd in your mouth?
Wait.
Would you like that?
What would you do
Mammy?
if I sat on your mouth and then farted?
So
That's
obviously
the spirit.
he's aged very well. What else has aged well in this?
Oh,
Visuals are fucking. I don't know what camera these guys are using. Keep fucking doing
Dude,
it.
dude. So was the
Scorsese.
old German guy a Nazi or not?
I'm almost positive.
Yeah, I mean he's real German.
So he was, even though
Yeah.
Leo was wrong about everything else,
I think
he was
Leo
right.
was actually on to something.
Yeah,
I'm
Yeah,
almost
I-
positive.
My favorite line is him speaking
Another-
German.
that
Oh,
was cool.
yeah, that is
That
true.
was so cool.
There is like
You dropped your
time that I-
R's and.
Go ahead.
Well, I was trying to quote it, but he just like calls him out for almost having his English accent. He's like, "But you enunciate your consonants a little too much," and he just knew. But does that mean he's a Nazi just because he's German? I mean, there's Germans that aren't fucking Nazis.
Not in
Are there?
1954.
Nah, they're still there. They're hiding, and a lot of them came here.
Hugo
and they've been
Stiglitz.
hiding ever
In
since.
Chile.
As long as they are smart minds, if they're good minds and we can make them useful, they're okay.
Argentina.
I will forgive them for all
Of
the
a rat.
shitty stuff they do.
Mine?
The mind is crazy.
He could have been in this.
One,
Dude, he could be in
Yeah.
pretty much any movie.
Christopher,
Who,
whatever.
Will Forte?
And he can speak fluent German.
Oh yeah,
Dude, if
would've
he
taken
was-
this movie up a notch.
He could have been the doctor.
Yeah.
Like the main-
If he
the
was
bald guy?
doctor.
Yep.
Yeah, but
They
if
could
he if they
totally-
wanted the doctor to be like more of an evil guy, but if the doctor is tricking Leo, then he is evil. But he seems like he's trying to help.
He seems like it, at least in the final
Kind of.
scenes. It seems a lot more likely that that's the case than anything else. But still, you never know the whole time. Like, all right, is this some big play or is he really psychotic? The twist hits very well. The visuals are fucking awesome. Ruffalo's sneaky good. Yeah. That's what it is. I mean, cracking open an
What
egg.
would you do?
What do you mean would I do? I'd have a fucking hammer in my head. I'd be dead.
What would you do?
All right, I cut
if
you
I
off.
took this
Go.
hammer?
There's a lot of fire and water symbolism in this that plays pretty well. Anything else that aged really well for you? I mean, I love the period specific stuff. I always think that stuff's cool.
That
They
was
go the
cool.
extra mile.
Yeah, just
I
the
agree with that.
clothes and
Even the
everything.
outfit.
The clothes,
The
the
outfits are sick.
cigarettes, the boat,
The
Uh,
cars.
the cars,
Yeah.
the darkness, the interior of like the office. Not like the grimy hospital offices,
Like
but
that's
the desk office where like the main guy is. It's just like you feel like it's almost scary, like, ooh, I don't know if I could like hang out in those times? Would I even make it? It's like a weird subconscious thing.
Yeah, but you if that's all you knew,
Yeah, yeah.
and that's all they knew. But yeah, I mean, it does have a very grimy feel to it throughout the movie, and then it's like it's weird too because it contrasts with other parts in the movie where every inmate or patient, whatever you want to call them, is like manicuring the grounds meticulously. So it's there's such a dichotomy throughout the movie. It was really interesting to me.
Dude, prison back then would be.
Oh, I can't even imagine. I mean, it's pretty bad now. As somebody who's never been,
You can still.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'd
never go.
Honestly, I gotta say this though, prison in Shawshank Redemption looked kind of not as bad as now.
Dude, now it's
Like, it
better.
wasn't-
Dude, they take
now
videos.
it's worse.
They have phones.
I don't know. It just
Yeah,
seemed a
but
little
they're
bit
also,
more
like,
lighthearted
I don't
in
know.
Shawshank. I'm just talking about Shawshank, and
Let's all agree. Let's just not go.
It was a little less rapey back then, maybe.
that's what I'm saying. That's what.
But
I'm
maybe
but they
not.
still tried to rape him.
I think
Probably
definitely
not. There is less porn back
That's
then,
what it
as in
is.
none. So
And there's less mental illness
maybe.
because everybody's
Yeah.
medicated, fucked up, and there's fentanyl, and everyone's weird out of their minds. And back then it was just
Yeah.
like, he's an alcoholic.
Yeah.
Big whoop. Like, there's no drugs to do back then.
Well,
The 60s when it like starts.
I mean, the Nazis were all on meth.
But
that's
So-
what I'm saying. I don't think prison back in the '60s would have been nearly as bad as it is today.
today it's like cray cray.
I
Well,
don't
today
care
there's
that
like
they
a
have
lot of
phones and stuff
cartel.
in prison now. It's awful in there, dude. Like the
I would never
showers,
want to go.
there are, like, roaches everywhere. Oh,
I
it'd
would
be
just
so
opt for
scary.
a
There's
monotony.
fights every day, and like I feel like back then, like I don't know. I don't want to get like too political here, but I feel like the police back then had like a stronger, like more respected
Yeah, because they
presence
beat the
than,
fuck
like,
out of
today.
people.
They,
Well,
Yeah.
they don't
yes,
care as
they
much
they
about
would.
it. They're not going to put themselves in danger like that nowadays. So like,
I don't
save an
know.
inmate.
There's like
You
there's-
have a
there's
better
lot.
chance of escaping back then.
Yeah,
That
That is
too,
true.
yeah.
I read a
That
book
is
on
true.
it.
On how to escape from an old prison.
Well, about this guy who actually escaped. And
Yeah.
wrote about
yeah,
it?
It's
he
possible.
goes out, like puts something under his pillow, typical shit, and then climbs over the roof and scales out. There's no cameras. So they're just like, where the fuck is he?
Has anybody seen Jeffrey? This fucking guy's been gone. He hasn't been at breakfast. He hasn't been at.
Where is inmate number
recess?
67?
Yeah.
Like you're asking the inmates. Inmates are like, yeah, no, I actually saw him at the bus stop, like a couple blocks up. Like, what are they gonna say? Nobody's seen him. We talked about a couple of things that I'm not gonna say they aged poorly, but they're just like maybe nitpicks about the movie. A lot of flashbacks, which are fine in doses. I just gotta
I don't like
understand
him. I
better
don't like
what's
him.
I wouldn't mind them if it was super clear and you only do a couple.
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
too much where I don't know where exactly we even are at this point.
Agreed.
It's hard to follow.
Yeah, the pacing in like the midpoint in the movie, the second act kind of slows down a little bit too. I mean, it's a 2-hour, 18-minute runtime. And that's a fucking long ass movie, so you're gonna have some lull spots throughout. The cliff scene, the rat cliff scene, that was okay. That's a lot of fucking rats. It's kind of nasty, honestly. Any other like poking holes that you can think of in this that we haven't touched on already?
Yeah.
You guys already
Yeah.
took shit on who's 67 and
How
Low
did he
4.
get? Here's a fucking big hole. How did they get him to get in that mindset, get him on the boat? Like, how do you fucking start that?
That's a great question. So there was a prequel that was in the works with HBO a little while back, but they ended up scrapping it. But that would be that'd be a good idea. Do a prequel for something like this so you can understand how the fuck he got to that point to begin with.
If it's not Leo, I don't want it.
Hey. What if it's Bale?
No, it's gonna be Jordan.
Yeah, but Bale is
No, it'd be like Timothy.
dude. It's gonna be
Chalamet.
Timothy Chalamet.
No,
That's
it's
it. That's the only.
Jennifer
It's always
Jennifer
It's every
Gordon
role.
Love Hewitt.
Jennifer Gordon Love
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
I said Jornifer.
Jornifer. She went viral the other day.
For what?
Put on a little bit of mom weight in her
Jennifer
later
Love
years.
Hewitt.
Yeah. Still look good, but a little bigger than she used to be as a teenage heartthrob. So I told you guys it follows the book pretty well. The book gives more detail on his upbringing, Teddy's, and explains that I think his father was a fisherman that dies at sea. And Teddy's always had a problem with seasickness, which might have provided some insight to his like illness in the beginning of the movie. On the ferry, the code that he found in her room in the book in Rachel's room is a lot more complicated than what they do in the movie. I mean, there's like a couple other ones, but for the most part, it's pretty solid in terms of keeping up with the book. So, book got kind of the same reception. People thinking like, the fuck is going on here? What is this? Who's dying? Who's not? But I will say for a DiCaprio movie, and CK, you missed this part in the beginning. I'm having a hard time thinking of a role where he was more emotional. I think he's more hopped up on substances in Wolf of Wall Street than any movie ever. So he's got some range there, but not the kind that's in this movie.
Dude,
but he's
like I said, this solidified him as the GOAT for me. And it's not even my favorite Leo film. Just
no. I don't
acting
even know
was
this is
so
cracked the top
good
5 for him.
because he has so many bangers.
Yeah,
But this
His-
one, the acting
awesome.
was top notch, dude.
yeah. It's pretty damn good, man.
Hey, could
I mean,
Daniel Day-Lewis have done it?
Fuck no.
He could have been an orderly. Come here, boy.
Yeah.
Come here, boy. You need a lobotomy.
He could have taken the warden spot.
Oh my
Okay.
god,
Dude, he
What's
totally
the-
could have been in this.
What do you think
Oh,
about
that ugly guy could have been in it too. Except your daddy
There's some
guy.
people that didn't like Scorsese jumping into a genre that's not really his.
A mob film.
Yeah.
He was
But
probably
honestly, I thought
dying.
it was good.
He's like, how do I get Pesci in this? How do I
Yeah.
get De Niro in this?
Dude, maybe that's it. Maybe De Niro's the warden. Maybe Pesci is one of the guards. Maybe Ray Liotta's in there as one of the
Or-
guards. Like,
Dude, Ben Affleck could
guys.
have been Leo.
I could see that. Yeah. He could go Gone Girl.
Yeah.
On that, what's the other one that he was in with the chick missing? I feel like he's been in like 3 of those fucking movies. Anyways, any other hot takes on this movie before we get to the awards, boys? Sounds like it's award time. All right, who do you got for who do you guys got for best supporting role in this?
Buffalo Bill. What would you do?
I think Ruffalo's the obvious.
I'm not a huge
Yeah.
Ruffalo fan.
But I don't know why you hate him so much. I like him.
He just
So, CK,
smiles
here's a-
all the time, weirdly, awkwardly.
He's
They
been
give me too
lobotomized.
much of him. And yeah.
So we talked about him a little bit before you jumped on. He's not your leading man. He's always a supporting role.
Yeah, wait, let me ask Colin, why do you like him so much? What is he in that's so great? What has he done?
He doesn't fuck things up. That's the thing.
Shane, can you pull up his IMDb?
Oh, bro.
Here, I'll pull it up too.
And
Got
you'll
my
see.
iPad.
You'll see I'm not crazy.
No.
Hulk
you're
1,
not
Hulk
crazy.
2, Hulk 3, Hulk 4.
No, Hulk 1 was Ed Norton.
So Spotlight.
No,
I
it
forgot
was
Spotlight.
Eric Bana. You guys remember that one?
Oh yeah,
That's the OG
See,
Hulk.
he's in.
he's Hector from Troy.
So he's got all the Avenger stuff. He's got Kids Are All Right, Spotlight, Foxcatcher. He's got, good God, he's in like
Great
a shitload
movies.
of TV shows and stuff. I'm like, this guy, holy Hannah.
I like him because I know it's going to be a good movie.
But why
Well-
are you saying that? Because what movie is he in?
Read them
Like,
off.
name one.
It's not always a good movie, but
I mean,
he's
can you name
usually,
one?
he's
I
dependable.
can't name
That's the
any
thing.
off top
But
dome.
give me an example of him being dependable. You guys can't do it.
Look,
I'm
an
100% with CK on
No,
this.
thank
I don't
you,
like
dude.
him.
read off.
Never like
read
you.
off the
He's an
movies.
Avenger.
Shane, stop saying Avenger. Go back to 2010.
He's an Avenger. He's in Date Night. He's in.
And he's in like 3 scenes in these movies. That's why everyone's like, "Oh, all right."
Yeah, well, that's the
He's
thing,
in
dude. He
there
doesn't
when,
have
like,
a
they
lot
go
of
to the kitchen
exposure.
and everything's all good.
Although Zodiac.
Zodiac was
That's a good
amazing.
movie.
There you go, Colin.
Also, speaking of Zodiac, Zodiac
even
was
do
in
in
this
that?
movie.
Okay, that's what I wanted to say. He could have been best supporting, but he only had like 2 scenes. But that guy was great
That's the
for
thing.
like.
He's
a
always
couple
really
scenes.
good in his roles, man. I
He's a
forget his name.
great cameo actor.
Who,
Great.
Spacey?
He was in
What
Zodiac.
did we say for that?
Yeah,
Yes.
fat
Spacey.
Spacey.
This fucking guy. I swear.
Fat Kevin Spacey.
Fat Kevin Spacey.
Look up his.
We've got French Kevin Spacey. We've got
I actually hate that guy.
What
dude.
else has he been in?
I hate him.
the big guy.
No, Ruffalo.
Yeah.
Ruffalo's
He
been in
is
a
Fat
ton of
Spacey.
stuff. He's just always like a
But
supporting
he plays a good
guy.
cop, right,
The
Griff?
fat guy is from.
I
He played
feel
a
like
decent cop. Oh, yeah.
I feel like there is no best supporting role. Leo is that good that he carried this whole film.
Dude,
Yeah.
that fat guy is in
Kingsley
Crazy
was
Stupid
okay.
Love.
Kingsley
Yeah.
was pretty good.
He's the
good,
dad.
but he's like the antagonist. So it's like I wouldn't say he's like a supporting role.
They kind of make you hate everyone except Leo.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
kind of does do that, doesn't it? God, even you guys won't know this guy, but you'll know his face. Even this guy is like the epitome of like warden guy. Look up Joe Sikora in this movie.
This chair
And
is
you'd be like,
great.
oh, that guy.
Oh,
No, I'm not
he
gonna
was
show
in
you.
it. Yeah,
Yeah, he's in it.
He's
too.
one of
Dude.
the staff workers.
Just
He's
a lot
like,
there's just like a lot of sneaky good little parts in this. But Griff, you might have a point, man. It might not be your only choice for supporting. Might be either Kingsley or Ruffalo because it's so much Leo.
dude. I feel like Joe Sikora wants to be
Maybe
black
Dolores
so bad.
too. But I don't know.
Who is he, dude?
Dolores moves along the story for his personal stuff. That guy. Look him up.
Wait.
See?
Oh.
He's in Jack Reacher.
Yeah. Well, that's not the Jack
He's from
Reacher guy, but I
Shawshank.
think he is.
He's in the movies, Jack Reacher, right? Yeah, he's like the
Showbiz.
military.
Yep, you got it. What's the most unrealistic scene? Well, besides the hallucinations.
I think him scaling the cliff
That's
like that.
yes.
There's no way he's getting
That's
away
what
with that. In the weather that he's at, and like all the rats there, he's falling. He's done.
Also, how did they not die
In a suit.
with 1,000 trees flying around? Like
Yeah.
1,000 trees getting whipped around hundreds of miles an hour, and they're still alive. I don't get that. That doesn't make sense. Overacting award. Who's got it?
The main doctor, the bald guy. I hate him.
Oh, really? You don't like Kingsley?
Yes.
Okay.
He's always
Yeah.
annoying.
Just
He's
shut the
always
fuck
annoying,
up,
dude.
Always looks like Jafar
He's
from
a
Aladdin.
fucking
Just
pretentious prick.
He's a mix of Jafar and Professor X.
yes, 1,000%. They had a baby, and it was this guy. I'm gonna say probably there's a scene. It's not even overacting. It was just probably like one of the more dramatic scenes when he's like having this moment with one of the. I think it might have been Rachel, whatever. She's like talking with her and asking questions, and then she thinks that he's her husband, and then she realizes that, oh wait, my husband died. Who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
And just starts freaking
Yeah.
out. I'm like, Jesus, what does this guy have to do to catch a break around here? What the hell? Everybody's psychotic. Well, that is true. Everybody loves psychotic. Well, MVP, we already know who it is. I mean, I don't even feel like is there anybody that's a possible MVP candidate other than DiCaprio in this?
Not even close.
I'll go Ruffalo.
Not even close.
Bro, he has Shudder and Inception in the same year. This boy's cooking.
Dude, Ruffalo though, Avengers 1 and Avengers Endgame
2, 3, 4
in 1 year.
5, 6 in 1 month. He did all of those.
Dude, he had Hulk Origins. He had,
and he's really.
You know what? He is, guys. You just don't appreciate the craft. That's what it is.
dude. You know what I hate about his Hulk too? Like the Hulk was supposed to be. The Hulk was supposed to be like crazy smashing shit, but his Hulk, he like wears glasses and he walks around.
He's cerebral because he's a fucking dork.
Doesn't make any sense. Like, what's the
He's
fucking
in like
point
a
of the
lab
Hulk?
in the desert. Dude.
He's angry when he's
in a lab in the
mad.
desert and he's like hanging out with the Fantastic Four. It's like that's
Yeah.
not the Hulk, dude.
Get
the
angry.
Hulk smashes stuff. Yeah.
He's developed a potion that keeps his emotions under control a little bit easier than if he didn't have this potion. Come on, guys, catch up on the MCU. Come on. Can Al Pacino, Christopher Walken, or Samuel L. Jackson be in this movie?
Walken.
I actually think Samuel L. Jackson could.
He
I think
could. There's a
Well,
lot of differences.
everyone that's black in this movie is an orderly.
That's true.
So
1954. It makes sense.
kind of the time period.
Yep.
But you
I
could
think
have
he
made him
could
like
be
a
in there.
crazy inmate with his white hair and bald head.
Yes. Like his
That would have been nice.
Black Snake Moan look.
Yeah.
That he has. Yeah.
Walken could have been a doctor.
Yeah, he could have
Walken
been
could have been an inmate.
a Nazi
Even just like a
doctor who still
psychiatrist,
has
he's
a
been great.
Italian accent.
But they're in New
Hey.
England.
What are you doing here? Teddy, what are you doing?
And Sam L could have been anyone on the staff, like any sort of regular worker. He would have been
Pacino
great. Just
can-
let
Yeah,
that
I
fuck
think
off.
he couldn't do this. He couldn't do this. What do you think is a better?
Pacino could be a patient actually and be like really
Pacino
psychotic.
now could easily be a mental
Yeah,
patient.
now.
He looks so insane. He's like rivaling Jack Nicholson territory. Is there a better title for the movie? Shutter Island's pretty good.
I think it's a great title. I mean, they're not really doing themselves any favors. Let's try to make this place where we help people with mental illness. What should we call it, guys? Shutter
Yeah.
Well, that might not be what we want, but for the movie, it fucking works. What's the best version of a sequel or prequel?
Can we do a movie that just follows Buffalo Bill, the orderly?
Yeah.
Just see what he does every day.
A good
Follow
one
him around.
would be how the
What is
Nazi
his job?
doctors got there.
Oh, if he really is a Nazi.
That'd be pretty good. I'd watch that. I'd like, I don't know. I'd kind of follow. I wouldn't mind a sequel that focuses on another story within that world.
And you just see Leo like in a cell or something,
Yeah,
like a little cameo.
exactly. And it's like, oh, maybe he didn't die. They fucking lobotomized him. He's alive. But
He just like sprints past the
He's
new
just-
character.
hey, buddy. He
Accurate.
could.
I like Cheddar's idea of doing like the whole prequel though. And like how the whole island started, how they got all their first patients. You could make a real good like HBO show out of that.
Oh, 1,000%.
Yeah, not
how
not Leo's story, but just the island.
Yeah, just the island itself.
Right.
I think
Yeah,
that's more of the story is that location and how it came to be.
But that's
it's
assuming that they are like
the
sinister.
only one in the country of its kind. So like, all right, well, how the fuck did that happen? How'd you get there? Who'd you convince? Who'd you steal? What the fuck are you guys doing here? Actually, what kind of experiments are you running? are there, and then you can always do storylines off of different patients. I mean, if Leo is a war hero U.S. Marshal turned patient because he killed his wife because she went ballistic, then anybody could have a good story in there. I mean, you could, Griff, I fucking love that idea. Whew. I love that. You can make a whole Boardwalk Empire type series out of that. All the time period stuff always does well. Is there a best fight scene or action scene?
He slammed somebody up against the wall.
It was a doctor.
I think
Nazi.
Ruffalo.
Well, he does
Not
the
that
Nazi
one.
doctor.
There's another
Is it
one where
Lance?
I think doesn't he fight Ruffalo too? Shoves him up against the wall.
I think he might do that. He definitely fights the one of the inmates that is running around that plays tag with him. I think that's it. Is there best use of a vehicle?
The boat.
Yeah, the ferry's pretty cool. And they fucking blocked that shit off so he couldn't get there on the way out. The ferry's pretty cool. I love the cars that are on the island. And
Yeah.
I love the old cars just because I think they look cool.
World War One.
Yeah. But they just, I kept getting irritated for Leo throughout the movie when these fucking guys would show up every time in these cars. We know you're in there. Can you get in the car? Come on out. It's like, can I just get a fucking minute, guys, to do some goddamn investigation? Jesus Christ, you guys are up my ass every fucking time. And now it makes sense at the end of the movie why. But we talked about, could this be a TV series? It's still pretty highly rewatched. I think a lot of people still watch this movie and like it. And I think it's for the reason that you guys have already mentioned. Mainly Leo fucking bringing it. Leo brings it the entire movie. Opening scene, he's puking his fucking guts out in the sink of a ferry and goes up to bum a cigarette afterwards. It's just, dude, I'm hooked.
Yeah.
Right from the fucking start. And it, right from the start, man. You're bumming a cigarette in a movie, I'm interested. You're throwing up in the beginning of the movie, I'm kind of interested. What the fuck's going on here? And the scenery is just fucking all time, man. They did such a good job with this set.
Yeah, I mean, you watch it for the first time for Leo, and then you come back for Ted Levine.
Yeah.
Dude, choking down a cig with honor and honesty goes a long way because you'll see people fake it, but you know that Leo actually smokes cigs.
Oh,
it
did
just
he
like
do the little French inhale?
That's how you can tell the guys that smoke and the ones that don't by how they do it.
Yeah.
And I love following the little intricacies with smokers in movies, and the guys that go to war will smoke like this.
Yeah.
Because it blocks the light that you can see from the end of the cigarette butt. So they can stay hidden, but doesn't stop the fucking smoke, but whatever. I always love that shit, man. And he's a great movie smoker. He might not be the best. There's a couple other guys that are pretty good, but he's pretty damn good. This movie shows up on a lot of best movie twist lists. Where does it rank for you guys? Colin already said top 10.
It's top 10.
For a twist?
For a twist.
For a twist. Not for movies of all time.
Not for movies, no, but for a twist in a movie.
Yeah, it's got to be top 10 for a twist.
I was saying top 20, maybe it creeps into that top 10. There's a lot of movies out there. There's a lot.
What are
7?
Is that a twist though?
What's in the box?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's
What's
a twist.
in the box?
The Town is a great twist.
Pretty good. There's a lot of good twists in movies. This one is like, it eats up so much time in the movie, which is why I think it makes it so.
What about
powerful.
the movie The Gift?
You're gonna have to tell me what that
Remember,
is.
I forget the guy's name, but they're like, they called him like, oh, well, that's creepy Gary or whatever his name is, all in high school. And then somebody starts fucking with him. in their house, and he's like grown up. That he's like got
Joel Edgerton.
yeah, Joel Edgerton, and he's the bad guy, and he's like, "Hey, I haven't seen you in forever." And then the main character's like, I forget who it is. He's like, "Yeah, he was a fucking creep in high school. I don't know why he keeps coming around here." And then he has to beat him up at the end. He like Joel Edgerton gets beat up for being a creep, and then at the very end, he gives him a gift, and the gift he rapes his wife, and then the wife has his kid. Yeah.
What? What the fuck are you
It's
watching?
insane, dude. It's called
That's
The
wild.
Gift.
No, it's a crazy.
Oh, that's a fucking dark ass movie. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and he films it with a monkey suit on, and the gift is in the box of him fucking his wife.
Whoa.
It's always Bateman.
Consensually?
Oh, it was Bateman. Yeah, Bateman was the main character. Yeah, it was famous. It was
Man.
it was in theaters.
But that's a twist that leaves a bad taste in your mouth.
Most do.
Yeah, that's
There's
yucky.
no good twists.
I like a twist that's
Twist.
more tasteful.
It's got an interesting spin on it.
Yeah, there's like I don't know. I think most twists are like thriller movies too, because they just have you
Yeah,
kind of on the edge of your seat waiting.
Yeah,
and it's
exactly.
just build up.
like his Disturbia twist.
There's a lot of good. One of my favorite ones is The Invitation. And essentially, it's like I don't even want to spoil it for you guys. You guys should just watch it. Watch The Invitation. It's
Who's in The Invitation?
It's like nobody you would know. It's like an indie film. It came out in 2015. It's really good though.
Is there any recognizable actors in it?
Let's see.
I feel like I've heard of this.
I'm just gonna read some names. Let me know if you know them. Logan Marshall Green, Tammy Blanchard, Michelle Wiseman. Yeah, I don't know any of these names.
Tammy Blanchard.
Tammy Blanchard sounded like it might be
I don't know any of these.
I think I worked with Tammy Blanchard.
Oh
No, it's like this indie movie. It won a ton of awards, but you gotta watch it. It's a crazy movie. Like I don't want to spoil anything.
what's the plot?
Oh, dude, this girl, she's in Game of Thrones.
It's basically these friends from high school invite some of their other friends from high school that they've been like out of touch with to a dinner party.
Okay.
And then
it becomes like a murder mystery kind of thing.
Not even quite like that, dude. You just gotta watch. It's crazy. There's some spicy drama in it, but by the time you understand what's all going on at the end, whoa.
Okay. All right. I'm interested now. We have two more on the watch list, although I'm a little hesitant with Collins.
Prisoners is number 2. Number 1 is Old Boy.
Interesting. Okay.
For twists or what you want to do next?
He likes the Prisoners twist a lot.
Old Boy, I mean, I'd love
Prisoners is a movie that makes you feel fucking terrible every time you watch it.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm hesitant to do that one.
I don't want to watch it again. I've watched it twice, and both
Old
times
Boy
it was like,
makes you feel horrific.
I've seen Prisoners, which is crazy.
Well, give it one watch so you can say you watched it.
The grandma Griff.
It's crazy.
That grandma is like the scariest movie villain ever. She's like, we're on a war against God. We're trying to steal their souls.
Yeah, it was like
so fucking creepy, dude.
So creepy. She could have been in it.
Her objective was she was like stealing their children so that they lose faith in God.
Yes.
Because they're trying to fight for the devil.
Yes.
Which is like the ultimate creepy shit.
What if, hear me out, Leo in this movie impregnates one of the other inmates?
Rachel, number 1.
That daughter that is born becomes this nasty grandma from Prisoners. Oh, she grew up on Shutter Island. No, you're not watching that. I'm just spitballing.
All right, feel free.
This is what we're here for.
Right in the trash.
Just talking
Lobotomize them. Lobotomize them.
Hold on. All right, my bad. Let me look at my notes. We're just about ready for verdict time and giving our scores. This movie, we've covered a bunch. There's a lot of shit going on here that we didn't dive into deeply, but we did cover a lot of it. This is a pretty damn good movie, blending a lot of different noir stuff, some horror stuff, some heartbreak. Scorsese did his thing, and Leo fucking carried this movie. So, gentlemen, I'm going to start with CK. I want your score of the movie, 0 out of 10.
I'm gonna go with my initials. Yeah, it was pretty high to start, and then I've been wanting to drop it down a little bit because I don't want to go crazy with these scores. So maybe I should average the two out.
Go ahead.
Eight,
we believe in you.
8, 9.
8,
That's
9.
what I was
Okay.
going to say.
Griff,
I
you're going to
was-
say 8, 9 too?
My
Okay.
initial score was 9, and then I was like, maybe I should make it 8, 8. So
Griff?
I'm gonna go lower just because it is a confusing watch until the end. And it really is just one guy carrying everything.
true, dude. Good
Like,
point.
So,
There's a lot of like other people that have small roles in this where it like helps lead to everything at the end, but it's really just following one guy who's going crazy.
and not a lick of nudity.
No, not a 1. And that's usually a requirement for our movies that we take on, unless you're a staple like a Dark Knight or something like that.
But it was
Listen, we have needs.
But I will say it was very watchable, and for it being 2010, like you can still watch it today.
Oh, yeah.
and
Very much so.
It's catch
you-
up. It's fine.
Would you rather have Maggie Gyllenhaal nudity or no nudity?
None.
It depends
Yeah,
what angle
none.
I'm getting.
Wait, that's the one that's the one that plays Rachel.
Even
in-
lobotomized me
Second
doesn't want to.
Batman?
I don't want to see it.
That's Rachel
yeah,
in
that's
Batman.
Rachel, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, none. Actually, you know what? Let's mask up too while we're at it.
Griff, did you say your score?
I'm gonna give 6, 7.
6, 7.
No, I'll give it like I'll give it like a 7, 9.
That's
I'm
a
gonna-
huge
I'll be-
difference.
It's a big difference. I'll go.
No, 6, 7's a meme that's out right now. Have you guys not heard of it?
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
The rule of
It's like-
67.
People clip farm for it. They'll say, I don't know, like maybe 6, 7, and because it's a rap song, and then it'll lead to like a highlight reel.
Yeah, guys, come on. We're living through Griff here. We gotta stay up. Come on.
I mean, he's
You
watching.
gotta, you gotta stay up on these trends.
I'll go 7, 9. I was gonna go low 8s, but I'll go. I don't know. I feel like on this we're only rating really like the best of the best movies, and
Right.
this falls in those categories. So to give it a 7, 9, I think is high praise.
I think it's pretty good. I'm gonna give it a 7.5. I know I'm shocking you. I think the visual components of this movie are fucking awesome. I think Leo is awesome. I think the supporting actors in it do their job. I'm entertained. I'm also confused by this movie. And I don't like being confused. As somebody who considers themselves above average in intelligence, I just couldn't follow it as well as I would like to. And maybe that's on me. But because of that, I got to give it a 7.5. So we got a 7.5, 7.9, 8.9, 8.9. Probably averages out to somewhere around 8.2, 8.3, which I think is fair.
Yeah,
I think that's where it belongs.
Yeah.
I agree.
Part of the problem is like once you know the twist, it's hard to watch this again
Yeah.
when you just know they're fucking with him the whole time.
I
You're
couldn't.
like,
It was
well,
hard
right,
for me this third time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think when you rewatch it, you pick up on a lot of things that you miss when you believe him. The first, 90 plus minutes of the movie, and watching it again will make you question a bunch of things. And when you start questioning one thing, and then it spirals and it snowballs down, and you're like, Jesus, if this is that, and then now does it mean this is the thing? It just becomes a whole fucking ball of wax that I just don't like. I'm there to be entertained, and I'm there to have a good time. And I love this movie for doing some of that, but I think it was making me work too hard, making my brain work too hard on some stuff. So, but that's it. That's our Shutter Island episode, guys. Welcome to Shutter Island. It's been a great stay. Really love the hospitality. Walked out with all of our eyes. So that's a plus. And we're not lobotomized. Or are we? I don't know. Or are we? Thank you guys for staying up with the night shift. Right now, we're clocking out, baby. Give us a review when you can. Throw up the deuces, boys. We're out. Peace.